When considering the different social issues as well as songs, my first thought was that I wanted to write my paper on the subject of a mixture of drug abuse and suicide. I chose the song Jumper by Third Eye Blind as it contains strong messages about both of those subjects. I chose to cover drug abuse because I think it's an awful thing and people should really be more educated about what they're doing to their bodies regardless of what they experience by the abuse. I was also inclined to pick a song which had the theme of suicide because I think it's one of the most awful things that can happen to a person and as your loved ones. First, I'll talk about the subject of suicide and all its negativity. Based on my research, the majority of teens that are interviewed post-suicide attempts stated that they tried to end their lives due to a situation or dilemma that seemed impossible to solve or get out of. There are countless issues and very sad facts concerning suicide in which I gathered, and the sadness of it all is that the numbers begin to soar. Overall, suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States, and the 3rd leading cause for children between the ages of 10 and 24. Although the attempts of suicide are higher by women, 79% of suicidal attempts that result in death are by men. The issue of gun control is also brought into the picture, as 57% of suicides are completed by the use of a firearm. Another extremely disturbing bit of information on suicide is the ways that people attempt it, such as swallowing poisonous spiders, shooting peanut butter into their veins, and sticking hot pokers down their throats. I also chose this subject because of the great and very successful people who have ended their lives by means of suicide. A few of the great people who have ended their lives include Sigmund Freud, Ernest Hemingway, Vincent van Gogh, and Jack London. Lastly, I believe that everyone should be educated on a higher standard on suicide, so that they can realize that it's not the way to get out of the problem. The next aspect of which I chose is drug abuse, which can lead to suicide, as well as many other awful things in one's life. An awful statistic is that about 25% of deaths in the United States can relate back to the use of an illicit drug. Drug abuse is an entirely negative action in which some citizens partake in, and it costs Americans nearly $414 billion each year. Also, most cases of domestic violence are fueled by the person who is committing the crime is abusing drugs or alcohol. Each year, there are nearly 16,000 deaths that are directly caused by drug abuse, a number that could be easily decreased. Drug abuse also has no positive effects on a person or his or her family whatsoever, as it can destroy relationships, careers, and the user's life. All in all, I think that by the use of higher education, many drug abusers can stop their abuse and lead healthier, safer, and much more productive lives. I really chose my song because not only did I feel strongly about the two subjects, but it also jumped out at me like a sore thumb when I was pondering which song to choose. The suicidal aspect is extremely evident in the very first line of the song, which says, "I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend," obviously committing a suicidal person who is about to jump to their death. The drug abuse aspect also comes into play due to the fact that the song was written about the band's manager's friend who was a homosexual and addicted to crystal methamphetamine. In the end, I think that the song is a very good tune for someone to listen to if they're feeling down, since it's an anti-suicide song. The first line, which says, "I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend." I believe that this line has a deep significance in the anti-suicide part of the song, telling whomever is close to attempting suicide that it is not the right solution to back off with. It says that you can cut ties with all the lives that you've been living in. I see this line as telling the suicidal person that they need to try to move on, and everything will end up being okay if they're strong and put the harsh issues they face behind them. The lies explain his homosexuality, how he's been keeping them in. He says, if you don't want to see me again, I would understand. That's saying that the suicidal person may be too ashamed of his lifestyle. He wouldn't want to talk or see anyone. That's why the singer would understand because of how embarrassed he is. It says that the angry boy, a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. That is saying that the angry boy is the homosexual meth addict. He's going crazy from his drug usage, as well as attempting to keep inside a secret pain, which is his homosexuality. It says that you know you don't belong. That's just saying that the suicidal person is ashamed of his homosexuality once again, and he knows he won't be accepted or thought of as normal. It says that you're the first to fight you're way too loud. And I saw that as saying that this line stated that he is taking homosexual slandering comments made towards him too harshly, as well as a drug addiction is making him too aggressive when he doesn't get what he needs. It says that due to the flash of light on the burial shroud, and I thought that one meant that he believes he sees himself in burial shrouds, and that he feels relieved at that moment, but not having to deal with the secret because he is dead at that time. Just says that I know something's wrong, which is saying that the singer knows about the suicidal man's homosexuality, and the singer knows that he's trying to keep something in. And it says, well, everyone I know has got a reason to say, put the past away. These two lines explain that the homosexual and suicidal man shouldn't be so uptight about it, and everyone has secrets in the past that they're also ashamed of. It says that, well, he's on the table and he's gone to code. I did some research on this one, and by going to code is slang for code blue, which in medical terms means when a patient's heart stops beating, possibly due to his extreme drug abuse. And I do not think anyone knows what they're doing here. That next line is about his friends and family didn't know about his addiction to drugs. And it states that, and your friends have left you too, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this. The homosexual man's friends had left him due to the fact that he was gay, and the singer didn't anticipate the friends being so harsh due to his lifestyle. And then it says, and I want you to know, everyone's got to face their own demons, even today we can put the past away. These last three lines mean that although everyone has embarrassing things about them in the present and past, they must face them and keep on going through it, and forget them and try to move on to better things. And then I asked, can you put the past away? What you would step back from that ledge? I will understand. And at this point, the singer is simply asking the man to put his embarrassing things behind him, and that the suicide will not solve his problems, or put an end to everything.